Hey everybody, gotta see if I can't get all my stuff pulled up here. Y'all see Tommy's not here. So I'm on my phone and I've got my computer here where I can watch the chat. So I'm gonna get my mama going right quick. Be right back. Hey Nanda. Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the TV going for Mama. I'm not seeing the chat though on my computer. Live chat is what I want. All messages visible. Okay. Hello, Green Gables. I don't see that. See, I see that on my phone, but hey y'all, I'm not seeing it on my computer. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I paused it, you think? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go get Mama going. I'll be right back. Hey, Amy. I can't hardly see that. Alderman Farms. Alderman Farms. This don't work this time. Okay, there it is. Okay, okay. Now I got to get my chat going. I guess I may have to look at it on my phone. Nope, I don't see. Top chat. It says all messages are visible. Okay, so let me. Can y'all hear me? One thing I want to say. Hey Danielle, I'm seeing some messages pop up on my phone, but you know how quickly they disappear. Let me close this and go on Safari. But that's going to be under. Let's see. I think that's my other YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Okay, I don't have a mic to turn on, so I wasn't sure how the volume would be. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter show because Tommy is actually was out of town working. There is that. Let's see. And I don't see how to pause it though. Okay, there's chat. Good. Anyway, he was out of town working, and he was on his way home, and he's had some car troubles. And let me adjust this a little bit. He's had some car trouble, and so he's had to stop and get his car done. So he was going to make it home in plenty of time for the show. Now he's not going to make it back in time. So anyway, he's going to get home later. Anyway, oh, hey, Laura from Long Island. Wow. So I'm doing it by myself. I'm on my cell phone. I got my cell phone. I have my computer. And I don't know how to pause this on here, though. I guess maybe you can't pause the live. Oh, there it went. Anyway, I don't like seeing that movement down there because it's behind, and so it messes me up when I do that. Anyway, but hey, everybody. I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm so glad y'all joined us. It's been a really, really busy week. Everything's you know, blossoming. This is my busy time of year when the garden is really not coming in, but yet there's still garden work to do. The zucchini and squash is doing amazing, but it's my farmer's market time of year, and that makes it so busy for me baking for the farmer's market. So, hey, Carrie, thank you. But anyway, back to the car trouble. He's got a truck. He's got an '06 Dodge Ram truck. Anyway, and so it's an older truck, but we've had it since it was brand new. He's taken very good care of it, and it's something to do with the rear end, and it's not a cheap repair, but like I told Tommy, we were talking that, we haven't been paying a car note either. So, you're either going to have to make repairs on your existing vehicle, or you're going to be paying a car note. So, I mean, some months we don't pay repairs, but you understand my point. If you have a newer car, you don't expect, to have to do repairs. But then if you have an older car, there are going to be things, maintenance and, repairs. Things do break, so they don't last forever. So anyway, it's gonna cost a pretty little penny, but it's something that has to be done, and we just thank God we have the money that we can do it. So anyway, but the garden, I don't have any pictures I can show you, because I'm on my phone, and plus I don't know how to do all that stuff anyway. Tommy's the one that does all that. But I can tell you the garden is recovering again. I think it was the last show we told y'all that, thanks Nunda, that the goats got in the garden again. And so I don't really have any hopes of green beans now. I was going to replant, and I just haven't gotten myself over there. To be perfectly honest, it just wears me out with the market. I'm so tired, and then it has gotten so awfully hot that I just haven't brought myself to go out there. I did go in the greenhouse this evening and water some of the plants. I still haven't got all my pepper plants out, so I have to, I need to do that. I need to try and do that tomorrow evening and get them out there. But I had some tomato plants that I didn't plant, and so some of them are gonna die. But my artichokes are still living, and so I'll try and show you those next week. And I need to make a bed or something. I'm debating on whether I want to move the garden over here or not to the house, because it's, it's like next door, but it's about 100 yards apart, and the garden is on the other side of the mobile home that we used to live in, so we can't even see it from here. So we talked about it this year before we built the new boxes in there. Do we want to move the garden over this way? And I'm kind of leaning towards moving the garden over this way, because where I can see it and everything, it's just not as much area over here. So, hey, Andy, I was telling everybody, everybody's doing good, but Tommy has had some car trouble on his way home, so he's going to be later getting in. So I'm on my iPhone for any of y'all that's just joining, so I don't have pictures to show or anything, but yeah, Laura, we do have a long growing season, and so it's okay. I could plant my beans now, and I still may, if I can probably buy some beans at the farmer's market and put up enough, and I think I still have like 13 or 14 quarts from last year. I just finished, in fact, I have 1 quart of 2016 left, and so I'll start on 2017, and my goal is always to have about 40 quarts, and I may not get that, but it would still probably be enough, because I usually have some left over to carry over. But anyway, so I can buy some at the farmer's market, and you can do fall beans like bush beans, which would make here. So I'm not super concerned about that, and maybe I need a break, maybe I need a break, because it is a lot of work getting all that done and everything. But anyway, but the tomatoes, I have a tomato here. This is the first little tomato I picked, and this is from those free plants that I got. And so it has, you can see where a worm or something had started nibbling on it, but it's like it's scabbed over, so it's gonna be edible. And then I picked another one yesterday. Tommy hadn't seen this one, and I actually picked 2 cucumbers yesterday. We have like maybe 4 to 6 cucumber plants that survive the goats, and though it's not going to be enough for me to do pickles, which I had intended on doing pickles this year, it'll be plenty enough. Tommy don't even eat raw cucumbers, me and Mama do, so it'll be plenty enough for us to have raw cucumbers and stuff like that. But anyway, let's see, what else did I pick? I picked a 5-gallon bucket of zucchini squash yesterday. And I actually put that picture on Instagram. I didn't put it anywhere else. But, and I picked a gallon of yellow squash. So, you know, things are starting to come in. We're eating from the garden, and also I bought me some new potatoes from the farmer's market last Friday, and that's another thing I want to tell y'all about. Let me look at the comments right quick. I can't say. Now, Laura, Tommy's not here for me to pronounce stuff for me. So, Franco San Marzano tomato. I don't know what kind it is. But anyway, because I don't even think it had a little thing in it, because it was some throwaway plants that I ended up getting for free. So I'm excited about that. But I want to show you this one before I talk about the market. I bought this at the market last, let's see how big it is. And I have a decent sized hand last Friday. So we already ate one like that, and I still have this one left. And but you know, the market was really shy with vegetables. It's been a very hard growing season for us down here in the South, even. Which I know maybe up north it hasn't been so bad, because y'all are used to waiting. You know, we plant early, and it usually is fine. But you know, we have one farmer, our friend Craig, that's a farmer that, well, I've talked about him a lot on the show. He didn't have anything to bring to the market. He had planted potatoes early, and he's already sold all those from his home. But all of his stuff is coming in later. We had one of the farmers there, James, had potatoes, and Mr. Cloyce had some sweet corn. He had a cabbage, a few cabbages, and what else did Mr. Cloyce have? Seemed like he had something else. But then I brought my zucchini and my yellow squash, which was a good little bit of it to sell. But because the market was so shy, I would have normally kept my yellow squash to can, because I like to get at least 7 to 10 jars canned for squash bisque. But I went ahead and brought it to the market because I knew it was going to be shy on vegetables. Another couple had some onions, some regular onions, not green onions, but regular onions, and tomatoes, and a few squash. And I believe that's all the vegetables we were able to have at the market. So it's been really shy. Now, as each market goes by, we should have more and more vegetables. But we did get some tomatoes. We have rules at our market about you can't buy and resell at our market unless there's a farmer there, unless there's no farmers there that don't have the vegetable. Well, we didn't really hardly have any tomatoes. And so we did get some. The Mississippi State Experiment Station is not far up the interstate from us, and so our extension agent Rebecca Bates, she's over the market. She actually went up there and got like a box of tomatoes for us to sell, because you know, we've talked about this before. That's the first thing everybody's looking for is tomatoes. So anyway. Yeah, Andy, Tommy does not eat raw cucumbers, but he loves pickles. He likes pickles. I don't think he would eat cucumber salad. Nope. I don't think Tommy would eat that. He doesn't. Now, what's funny, we love Lebanese food, and they have this sauce. I think it's got sour cream and cucumbers in it that we put. It's grape leaves. We call them grape leaves, but they're stuffed grape leaves, and we dip them in there, and it's got cucumbers in it, and you can taste the cucumbers, and he'll eat that, but he does not care for raw cucumbers. Excuse me. Let's see. Valerie said, "Did you sell?" Oh, I did. I sold. Valerie asked if I sold all my egg custard. I did. I brought 6 to the market Friday, and I sold all 6. Plus, let me show you what I've started doing. I have my little tray right here. I've started making mini egg custards. So it's really small. And so I started selling them at the market too, and they sold very good. So it's really, honestly, to me, it's a little bit bigger than what I would eat of a slice of egg custard. But you know what? I had some left over from the Tuesday market, and instead of eating half of it, I just eat the whole thing. So that's not a good thing. But, and look, I want to show y'all my queen loaf. I've been bringing them, selling them. And I have started doing it a little bit different. I'm actually I'm rolling it up and putting it in a bread pan, and I find that it stays together a lot more. This is the apple, and it doesn't usually leak out. but the blueberry has a tendency to want to leak out, and so it, I find that it does much better by putting it in a pan, like a bread pan rather than a cookie sheet. So I'm excited about doing that. Excuse me. So my best pickle recipe, Angela, I don't make a lot of different pickles. I usually do dill pickles, and I'll put garlic in there with the dill. Of course, I don't have any dill this year, which I don't have cucumbers to go with the dill anyway. So, but I like dill pickles. I'm not a sweet pickle person. So anyway, let's see. Laura, you asked is the recipe in my sourdough book about the queen loaf. Yes, it is. It's in the book, but in the book. It's not written in the book to put it in a loaf pan like I'm doing. So I need to revise that. So Rock's Corner. I've told everybody that Tommy has had some car trouble. He was out of town working, and he was on his way home, and the rear end of the truck started giving him problem. Well, it started making a loud, kind of like a squealing noise, or a high-pitched sound, and he didn't realize it was coming. He didn't know where it was coming from, but he talked to Grant, our neighbor that's a mechanic, and he told him that it could be coming from the rear end, and Tommy listened a little closer, and he thought it could have been. He said it's real hard to tell, which it's a diesel truck, and so it's loud anyway. I don't know how you could even hear the loud. It must have been a loud noise to hear it over the engine. But anyway, so he's had to stop and get the truck worked on, so he's going to be getting home later, so that's why he's not on the show with us. So, let's see. Yeah, Laura, and there is a video on the egg custard. I guess if you just searched Alderman Farms egg custard, it would come up. So, oh, thank you, Laura. And hey, Lynn, it's good to see. Good for you to be here. I guess I really don't see you, but anyway, so the first market was a very good success. Even though we didn't have a ton of vegetables, we still have different vendors that come, and it's helping to carry us through. And like I said, each week we'll have more and more vegetables there. In fact, at the Tuesday market, there were green beans there. Oh, I was supposed to do a live show today telling what was going to be at the market too. I forgot. Ooh. On our Facebook page on Brookhaven Farmers Market. I need to set me a reminder for that. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Diana. Anyway, thank you, Rock's Corner, for praying for Tommy. Yeah, I'll be glad for him to get on in. But we were very thankful he was able to find find a shop. I think he went to a dealership where he could get it worked on. So that was a good thing. Yes, I definitely need to do a reminder, Rock's Corner. If I don't do that, in fact, I've got me a little list of stuff to talk about. I don't have much to talk about, and the show probably will be a little bit shorter. Since Tommy's not here, I have to go out. I need to go pick the zucchini and the yellow squash, and I need to feed the animals. So I don't want to do that before it gets too dark. So anyway, but let's see. I'm looking at my notes here. Oh, thank you, Angela. Angela's new to our channel, she says. I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate that. And, you know, if it wasn't for God, Angela, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. We wouldn't be together anymore, and there's videos on that story too. But we give him all the praise and the glory because he is what gives our life joy. You know, without him, you know, and we go through hard times. I mean, you know, the goats ate all of our garden. No, we weren't happy about it and everything, but it's like, you know, it is what it is, you know, and we're just gonna get through it. So, and he always provides. He's always faithful, and he always provides. So we just have to trust him. Have to try any of this. No, Sharon, I have not tried any of the new zucchini recipes, but I have saved them. I've printed them out, and they're in my giant cookbook. In fact, it's sitting over there. You could see the corner of it because I was looking for a recipe the other day. So, oh, Oh, right. Y'all be praying for Rock's Corner. He says that they signed some paperwork on the 8 acres they were looking at. Oh, that is so good. That's awesome. That is so good. That'll be a blessing to y'all. I know. Let's see. Goat barbecue. No, but I am ready. I'm ready to get rid of some goats. It's time, and we've already talked about it. We've already talked about downsizing and getting rid of some of the goats. It's just I have a hard time making up my mind which ones I want to get rid of because they all have different qualities that, some are a better milker, but this one has a better back, and this one has a better disposition, and so it's just hard to decide which ones to keep, which ones to go. So, and hey, if y'all wouldn't mind, y'all remember to put your questions or comments to me in capital letters where I can catch it a little easier. It doesn't seem to be so bad tonight, but sometimes it is hard to catch everything when the questions go up. But yeah, everybody be praying for Rock's Corner. Anyway, Craig is just texted me just now. Let's see, I don't know how to pull it back up. But my former friend Craig, and he thought he was going to have some stuff ready for the market. He said it wasn't ready yet. So anyway, I hate that for him. He is a hard worker, and it's not because of lack of trying that his garden's not ready. It's been the weather. He's had a hard time. So, in fact, say a prayer for Craig that his garden would come on in and go ahead and ripen up. He is a farmer. That's what Craig does. And so, as farmers, if you don't have any produce to sell, you don't have money coming in. So that's a hard place to be. But it's all about trusting God too. We've got to trust Him and in everything, even in the hard times. That's when we have to trust Him. Let's see. The garden, and back to the garden. It is recovering somewhat. Don't know that I will make any snap beans now. I was hopeful that I would get some later on, but I'm not hopeful about that now. But we're going to make other stuff. I need to do something where they've eaten like the corn and the sunflowers. I need to really get a good cover on that and maybe get something else planted or just get it covered good because I told Tommy it's going to be taken over in weeds. So we're going to have to do that. He worked really hard out in the garden a few days ago. Maybe it was Saturday evening. I don't remember what day it was, but he did a lot of hoeing out there and got some of the grass out that's been popping up and everything. So let's see. I'm gonna scroll back up. Let me just look because I don't want the comments to get too far ahead of me because I won't be able to get to them though. Yeah, Nunda's saying, hey, it's been a weird growing season. Oh, she's hoping on a fall garden. Well, yeah, Nunda, that's the thing. Down south, if you weren't able to get something out early and protect it from the frost, it got so hot so quick, and if you don't have irrigation, it's just going to die. So it's really been a hard year. Hopefully, our northern friends will have an easier time of it than us, though I think their cold may have lasted a little longer than it normally did. So I don't know. But one thing that we're having at the market, we're having Dairy Day tomorrow. And it is a really big day for our market. It's actually the biggest market that we have. And we have 2 tents that will be set up, those big tents, and we have activities for the kids. They're actually going to get to make ice cream in a bag. And there's be some dairy calves there. And there's a fake cow usually that we have where the kids can pull on what's supposed to be the udder and white water comes out. But anyway, to simulate, milking a cow and everything, to teach kids where their milk comes from. And so Lincoln County used to be one of the largest dairy farming counties in Mississippi. And I forget how many dairy farmers we have now, but it's just a handful. That's what Rebecca was telling me, that they're just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. So which is a shame, but the way that it works, it is so hard for the farmer to really make money. Just because we pay more money in the store for milk doesn't mean the farmer's seeing more money. And I thought it was that way, and I had a friend that he's actually out of the dairy business now. I asked him about that, and he said, that they didn't see any increase, and it was about the time where milk really jumped up in price. And he said that they don't see the increase in it. So, oh yeah, Norma Mason said it's National Chocolate Ice Cream Day today. Yay! Well, I've already had some chocolate ice cream, but I guarantee you I'll probably have a little bit more before I go to bed. So I like my chocolate ice cream. And tomorrow we actually are giving away free ice cream, and I think it's usually vanilla and free chocolate milk. So for the kids, we actually have face painting. Oh, what else do we have for the kids? Oh, making the ice cream. There may be free hot dogs there, and Farm Bureau is a big supporter of ours. They're one of our sponsors, and they come and do hamburgers and grill out hamburgers, and the proceeds go back to the market. So that's just really a blessing. The community really supports our market, really supports our market. So, oh no, Laura, I wouldn't imagine you could get raw milk. She says, can you imagine how hard it is for her to get raw milk? I can't even imagine. But anyway, so let me see. Oh wow, so she can order it online, or she has to travel an hour to get it. Wow, that's something. You know, we lived in Louisiana. We had our own goats there. It was illegal to even sell it. It was illegal to sell it in Louisiana. You could sell it as pet food. In Mississippi, it's not illegal to sell it as long as you're milking 8 or less goats. And it's not illegal to buy it either. So it's a very much easier here in the state of Mississippi to get milk and to be able to sell milk. So yeah, Norma, I hope we have a great day tomorrow. It's not the rain. I think it's going to hold off, and so it'll just be a fun day. Tomas is here, but he's gone over with Carly Ann, and right now, and I told her to send. He's been in a very silly mood, so I told her to send him over here about 7:30. So he'll be coming in just a few minutes. But he's been FaceTiming Cam and a few people, and he's just been in that silly mood. So I figured that's what he'd want to do here. Oh, Mother, good night, Mother Many Horses. I hope everything goes good tomorrow at the dentist. Oh. The horse dentist. Oh, well, at least you don't have to go to the dentist. I hope everything goes good with the horse dentist tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Wow, 45 minutes one way to get raw milk. Yeah, I've had people travel a long way. I've had people come from Jackson, which we're about an hour south of Jackson, a lady that had a bunch of kids. So, let's see. Let me make sure if I went over everything. I've been saving one thing. Tommy almost said it last week, and I want to save it as a surprise. Oh, Kathy, I hope everything goes okay. She said she's having a very bad storm. Anyway, Tommy almost messed it up because I wasn't going to tell y'all because I wanted to show y'all something that we've had done. We've been needing to have this done for a long time, and I don't know if I'm going to leave it like this. Can anybody guess what we've had done? So let's see. If I have any guesses, I'll wait a few minutes while I remind y'all the Pratts are coming on tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. I don't know what time your time, but my time is Central Time, and it's 8 o'clock. So anyway, we had something done in the house, and so something I've needed to have done for a long time. If you've watched my videos, you've seen that this needed to be done. So, Laura, I'm not giving a hint. I'm just going to tell that. If you know that it needed to be done. And I finally got it done. Actually, with the money that we made some money at the conference we went to. And so that's what this went towards. I see. I think Sherry got it. I did. I got cabinet doors. Let me see if I can turn this camera. Oh, there it is right there. So, there we go. I have cabinet doors. And drawer fronts. I have the little knob things to put on there. I'm sorry if this is shaky. I'm on the tripod. And I don't know, oh, and y'all haven't seen my new fridge over there. Oh, I'm sorry, Maybe if I loosen that. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I didn't loosen the thing. See? And there's my new refrigerator. I love my refrigerator. I don't know if I'm going to leave it open or not. I may go ahead and do some kind of little, you know how they have, like in campers, they have them little doors that go up like that or something? I may do that. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I moved my chair. Sorry, y'all. Is she okay? I moved my chair over and it went right on Sugar Bear's foot. Poor baby. Yes, and Tomas is here. So, I want you to tell them. Wait, I was going to show them my cinnamon roll. This is one of my cinnamon rolls.
Stay here and eat supper, okay?
Okay, he'll eat supper here and he'll come back over and see you. Anyway, oh, Miss Nanda said, hey, Tomas.
Hello.
Remember Miss Nanda? Remember who she is? You know her, huh?
What about my queen though?
Everybody said, wait, come here. Everybody says hello, so let's see. Let's see. Miss Laura said, hey, Tomas. And I told you Miss Nanda said hello. Oh, Andy said hello. You saw him at Deep South Gathering. Mr. Andy. Miss Valerie said hello. Say hello to everybody. Miss Diana. Rock's Corner. Miss Sherry at 7D Farm. Miss Lynn. B. Boyd. B. Doyle. I invert numbers all the time. Anyway, everybody's saying hello, and they say you're so cute and handsome. Go get both of those things over there that you made. They're on the counter, right over there. Is she okay? Poor Shug. She's probably mad at me. Oh, guess what? Come here. Bring him over here, Tomas. Come on up here. I want y'all to be able to see his face. See if he remembers. Okay. You made a special friend at Deep South, remember? Who? Do you remember his name?
David.
He said to tell you hello.
Hey.
He's watching you. We need to know when you're gonna get back together with him, huh? You had such a fun time. Yep, see right there, it says out of Goshen. It says David says hi, Tomas. Miss Danielle Yoder says hello. They said David is waving at the computer. Good, I'm glad, David. Anyway, today was my baking day for the market because it's Thursday, the market's Friday, and Tomas wanted to bake. And so he did 2 different breads. Go ahead, you gonna show them?
This one.
You gotta tell them what it is.
It's pesto bread. Pesto bread. And he loves pesto bread. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this child is a very, very, very picky eater. But he likes pesto bread, go figure. So, anyway, and then you wanna show him what this is? And he made this pretty much by himself, a little bit of help from me. This is a mini queen loaf that he made. And so he loves queen loaves. I wanna eat it.
So tell me this, what is your favorite? You're gonna get all sticky. You like the queen loaf or the pesto bread the best? Which one?
Queen loaf.
You like the queen loaf the best? And y'all look, I want to show y'all this one since he's opening this up to eat it. I was telling you I've been putting the queen loaves in a pan. You can kind of see the pan marks on it. So I'll roll it up and I just put it in a little pan. And you see how it did have the blueberries want to come out, but it stayed there. It didn't all just, on a pan I find it just flows out. But like when you have it like in a loaf pan, it stayed in. So Rock's Corner said, excellent job, Tomas. So did Miss Nanda.
Thank you.
My hands are sticky now.
Good?
You're gonna make everybody hungry. Okay, let's see. Oh, Miss Nanda says she needs you to come and help her again at Doug and Stacy's conference. You remember Mr. Doug and Miss Stacy? They're having a conference in August. But you know what, Miss Nanda? Tomas has to go to school.
Isn't that terrible? Have to go to school sometimes? No, it's a good thing. But sometimes you gotta miss stuff. Watch, your stuff is right there. Let me show them the inside of it. If y'all haven't seen the queen loaf, it's like a king cake, so it's got a filling on the inside. And this is the blueberries over here, and then this is a cinnamon and sugar swirl in it. Miss Sherry says, that looks delicious. That looks yummy. And Miss Laura, and she lives in Long Island. Do you know where that's at? New York.
Oh.
That's in New York. Anyway, she wants to know if you will deliver her some. Well, he went to New York today. He took the Amtrak train today to New York. So I wish he'd have known you'd wanted one. He could have dropped you one off. He has a great imagination.
I was gonna tell David, we should send you one of these. They're good.
Yeah. Let's not talk with our mouth full though. Hey, Kitty.
Who's
Miss Kitty says it looks very good. It's Kitty's Homestead. See, that's her name right there.
Mm.
So, oh, Mr. Andy said, where's his piece? Oh, Green Gables said it's not fair. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She said not familiar with the queen loaf. What is it? It is sourdough bread dough, patted out, and you put, I think I have a video on it, and you actually put, like some apples or blueberries or something like that, and you cover that with cinnamon sugar, and then you roll it up jelly roll style, and so you have that little layer of let me show this. Let me show again. You have your blueberries. That's a good one right there, and you can see the swirl of cinnamon right there, and then you got your blueberries. So anyway, it's something I thought about because, you know, we're real familiar with the king cakes, and they only do that. That's seasonal. So I thought I call this a queen loaf, and so we're selling it all year round. Oh, Miss Laura said next time you go up to New York to bring your suit, and you can go swim in her pool. Oh.
And I'll bring you one of these if you want them.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Miss Sherry is baking tonight. She lives up in North Mississippi, and she is baking tonight because she goes to farmers markets up there. So I'm glad you got to catch it tonight, Kitty. And if any of y'all just joining, Tommy was out of town and he had car trouble, something about the rear end of the truck, and so he's gotten it looked at and everything. But he would have been home in time for the show, but it's just pushed him back later. So anyway, he didn't get to be here. So
Good thing I am.
yep, that's right. It's a good thing Tomas is here.
And
Now, won't you finish chewing that up and say it, okay?
and my mommy's coming to spend the night today.
Yep, that's right.
And mommy's gonna eat supper with us. We're gonna have fun tonight.
Yes. I wish you'd quit taking a bite where you can talk to him better, though, because I would like for you to tell him about all of your travels that you've done today. Because you've been a lot of different places today.
And let me tell y'all something. I hid candy under Papa's pillow, and then Money's pillow, and then my pillow, and then Mommy's pillow.
That's right. Everybody gets a surprise when they go to bed tonight. So quit eating that. Let's talk. Now tell them we had the farmers market Tuesday at the Amtrak station, and so Tomas loves to get to see the Amtrak train. So he has been riding on the Amtrak train every day, all over the place today. So tell them where all you went.
I went to Washington,
Washington,
Michigan.
D.C.?
Mm-mm.
What, Washington State? Oh, you went to Michigan?
And then I went to Tennessee, and then I went to Arkansas, and then I went to Alabama, and then I went to New York, and then I went to California, and then I went to there was a train that could go underwater. There was like a track underwater, and I went to Hungary.
Hawaii.
No, Hungary.
Hungry?
There's a country called Hungary.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but you were talking about Hawaii that I showed you was off the coast of California. That's what I thought you were talking about, Hawaii.
So
Anyway.
I went to then Hungary, then Colombia, and then I went to like France.
France. Oh, wow. Yeah, you traveled a long way to France. Hey, Mr. Andy says, oh, Tomas, he was in Tennessee today, and now he's back in Alabama. And you didn't go see him. Oh, anyway, so, hey, Terry. Anyway, so we've had a fun day. Tomas has been really, really busy playing, and I have been really, really, really busy baking. So, I've added those two new things to my market is the mini egg custards and the sourdough queen loaf. I want to have some other things that I want to add, but it's like, I didn't get in the kitchen until 7 o'clock this morning, and I like to get started making up my dough about 5 or 6, because that gets me out of the kitchen by noon or 1, but I didn't leave out of the kitchen cleaning it up and everything till about 3 o'clock, so.
There went
Are y'all having is y'all's video freezing up or anything? Somebody said their video is freezing. But let's see. I was just looking at my list. I have this list that I do where I can write down how much I'm bringing and how much dough it takes and everything. Okay. Everybody said.
Can you my supper?
Well, you need to put this one down and eat this one right now for supper, okay?
Okay.
But
because I love this one.
yeah, you can show it to them out of the thing. So, okay. All right, so good. Everybody said the video's looking good. But anyway, this is how I just keep myself straight. A couple of things I have on here that I want to make is zucchini bread to bring to the market, banana bread. Oh, I've been bringing my hummus, and it's been selling really good.
And this is the pesto bread.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a bite. That's good.
Okay, don't talk with your mouth full. But anyway, and I also want to do cheese straws, so we'll see. I'm really not sure. You know, there's things I want to add, and I just can't do everything. I start my night on Wednesday night and making up my sourdough, and then I bake on Thursday, and then have the market on Friday, and I don't want a full-time job, y'all. So anyway, that's just what I'm doing right now. So anyway, so Tomas, is there anything else? I'm just gonna look over my list to see. Nothing silly now. You can't talk with your mouth full. Quit taking a bite. You must be hungry.
I haven't eaten all day except ice cream.
That's not true. I'm not that bad of a grandmother. I have.
I am
Miss Nanda said that you're making her hungry. You had a sandwich for lunch. I finally did feed him around 1 o'clock.
Well, I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty. Well, go get your cup and get you some water. Don't turn the stool over. But anyway, yeah, Andy, he does. He goes in there. He has those spurts where he eats a lot, but I'm just so surprised he likes pesto bread because, you know, it is a strong flavor. It's very different, and but he likes it, so I'm not gonna fuss. I'm glad he likes it. So, but guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start signing off. Hey, Darlene.
Then bye.
I'll give you time to come tell him bye. Because I'm gonna be, I've got to get out in the garden right quick. It won't take me long to pick the squash, but the sun's starting to go down, and also I've got to go feed the animals. So, and the barn does get darker, you know, because of the shade of it and everything, and I'm scared of snakes. So, I know y'all might think that's funny, but hey, come here, Tomas. You need to come say hey. Miss Darlene Thompson says hi there from Oregon.
Oh,
From Oregon.
Cam lives in Oregon.
He just talked to Cameron. He calls him Cam. And he lives in Oregon, and Tomas was just FaceTiming him today. He told him a few weeks ago when he was here at the farm, he told me that he wanted to go up to Oregon and go hiking with Cam. So,
Or mountain climbing.
or mountain climbing. I told Tomas that mountain climbing's, you know, really, really dangerous. So might just need to do hiking right now. So thank you, Nanda.
When I'm like 10, we can go mountain climbing.
Maybe so. Oh, listen to this. Now, don't take a bite where you can tell them bye. Miss Sherry, that does the farmer's market, says she's doing 120 loaves tonight, plus extra hummus and cookies and granola and pizza crust. And that's because you have a full-time job, Sherry, and I don't. I'm just teasing you. I know you're hitting it hard, trying to get all your markets ready and everything. And I want to count up how many loaves I made. I know I made 29. No, that's not the right one.
But
Oh, I made 30 pounds of sourdough, and I don't know how many separate loaves of bread I made with that.
But Miss Lunda,
Nunda.
you're always doing all the
Well, nobody can see you.
You're always doing all the You're always doing all of the things where everybody like kind of texts you on YouTube. You're doing a lot today.
Miss Nunda's doing a lot. I don't really know what you're talking about.
You're like doing a lot of these.
Yeah, Miss Nunda. See, she's on there watching, and she said she's texting and talking.
You're
watching
doing a lot.
She's doing a lot of work, huh? So tell Miss Nunda, thank you for doing such a great job.
Thank you for doing a great job.
All right, and now we're fixing to, she says, I try, baby. No. Anyway, we're fixing to sign off now. But there's something that you'd like to tell our viewers?
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.
And what are you going to do?
And make sure to give you a thumbs up. I mean, give us a thumbs up. I kind of forgot how to say it.
You did? You want to do it again? And on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, you know how to say all that stuff? Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Everybody's telling you bye. Miss Kitty says bye. And y'all don't forget to watch the Pratts. They'll be on in 15 minutes. 10 o'clock our time. 8 o'clock our time. Thanks, Rock's Corner. I appreciate that. I'll let him know, and I'll be glad when I get to see him. So anyway, but y'all have a great night, and I'm going to go get to picking. Well, I've got to figure out how to turn it off now. You know, I forgot to look at that before.
Sorry for the noise.
Tomas, do you know how to turn this off?
What off?
This thing. Oh, maybe I just hit the X. Okay, I'm going to hit the X, so bye. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much.
Bye.
Do you want to say